Hey guys, and welcome back to this plant boutique. My name is Heather. This is my channel where I talk about all the plant related things, and for today's video I am doing my summer plant tour of 2022. Finally, I know. I definitely had some plant casualties over the past few months because I just neglected them, to be honest, and that happens to everybody. Any plant parent will go through a funk and lack of interest in their plants, and you know, it's just a matter of time before you come back out of it, right? If you guys haven't already, please subscribe to my channel, hit that thumbs up, and smash the notifications bell. It really does help my channel get out there, and it means a lot to me. You guys ready to see this plant tour? So I figured I'd do it differently this time for my plant tour, and I'm starting in my dining room. As you can see, I have no dining room table anymore. I took it out because our German Shepherd is getting huge and she had no room to pivot right here in this area if we kept the dining room table here. And it is on our deck as our deck table now. Look at my boys. They're so beautiful. I love them. These are my Star Sapphire cichlids. I have, I think, 4 females and 5 males. They're so freaking cute and they're so beautiful. Look at that pattern. The colorations are to die for. Like, the prettier guy is back there hiding, but he's cool. Everybody else is really awesome. They all coexist together and no one really fights. Hello, Mr. Jupari. And over here is Black Diamond Stingray. Pretty cool. He's gotten so big. He used to be so tiny and now he's ginormous. Eventually we're going to upgrade this tank, and then we're going to turn this window area into a sunroom. We're just going to knock that out and extend it probably to that tree and maybe by the fire pit. I'm not sure. But yeah. Anyway, let's get to these plants, right? Right here is my lemon lime Dracaena. I absolutely adore this plant. It's been through some trying times. It started really turning into a dark green and losing that nice lemon lime color. And I moved it over to my west window, gave it a nice drink and a rinsing, and now it is doing okay actually. Pretty happy about it. It definitely had some casualty leaves and you can see the tips are crispy. But I've had this plant in my collection, I think, for a year now. It'll be a year next, wait, it's August. Oh my goodness. It was a year in July. Oh my god. My months are all, you know, mumble jumbled together. That's okay though. This is a really cool plant though. It gets very tall, and these leaves might end up dropping, but so far he's doing pretty good and I'm pretty happy about it. And then over here is my burgundy Ficus elastica. So cute. I love it. I just gave it a repot, has some new soil, and now it's perked up really nice and it loves me again. I really hope this growth point right here does something soon because it's kind of not doing anything at all. My other Ficus elastica, Taniki, is doing the same thing. Maybe not enough fertilizer? I don't know. I don't know. Let me know in the comments below, please. But I love it. I love how cute the pot is, too. Don't mind this table. It was ruined. But that's what happens with plants, right? And then right here is my Rhaphidophora tetrasperma. It is getting so long and, I wouldn't say luscious, but it's definitely filling out a little bit more. I have to put it on a new pole because it has outgrown this one by a lot. Look at this. It is like ginormous. I'm really sorry about that light. It is very sunny out today, so I hope you guys can kind of see it. See, I couldn't even grab the leaf because it's so bright out. But it's pretty healthy. I have it at semi-hydro. It's doing pretty good. I love it. This leaf is kind of yellowing, but I think it's because I moved it again, and that is my fault. Rule of thumb is if your plant is loving a spot, do not move it unless you have to. I really do regret moving this one, but then again I don't, because ever since I moved it, it's been popping off all this new growth. And then down here is my Calathea, I think oberfolia. I think. No, I repotted this one day. Oh, it is. Calathea oberfolia. It's been through some stuff too, but it's got some new growth. It's kind of wrinkly, but I definitely should have moved it sooner because it is definitely loving the spot more than where it was at. Same thing with all these other Calatheas. I really hope to see more growth from this before winter, but I'm kind of banking on it not. See, this is what happens to these leaves if it has lack of humidity. Or is it something else? If you guys know, please let me know in the comments below. I do believe that it's from humidity though. And then next to it is my Calathea lancifolia, aka rattlesnake. So pretty. This guy has been my tried and true since beginning of my plant journey. This guy has stuck around with me. So about 3 years, it'll be 3 years in January. Wild, you guys. 3 years on the plant journey. And I learn every day. And then up here is the one I keep forgetting. It is a fuzzy something. I think a fuzzy feather Calathea. I don't know, but it has fuzzy leaves and fuzzy petioles too. And this guy just got repotted. And if you guys want to know what underwater Calathea leaves will look like, this is your sign. And lack of humidity. I thought with having all these fish tanks in here that these will do okay, but I think they need a little bit more. A little bit more. Then down here is my Calathea dotty. It, as you can tell, same thing. It is definitely not liking the lack of humidity. Calatheas have been definitely my biggest struggle. And yeah, I know everyone else struggles with them too sometimes. But I still love them. I still think they're beautiful, and I don't care if I keep struggling with them. I will keep buying them. And there's more Calatheas in this. This is just like becoming my Calathea corner. And over here is my Sable Blue Epipremnum. It's gotten so long. It's gotten leggy though, so I definitely want to repot it soon. Get into something different. Maybe change up its lighting situation. It's doing so good up there, but then you get down here and it's like, no leaves for you. And then right behind it is my golden pothos. Oh, Spanish moss and my little urchin air plant. Anyway, golden pothos. Look how big these leaves are. New leaf. And then continues over here. And guess where it's coming out of? Fish tank. Oh, and it continues over here. And up. It's doing so good. Oh, and it comes down over here too. And then going up is my golden pothos. Oh wait, sorry. Neon pothos. Kind of sad, definitely thirsty. Gotta water some plants. That's the motto of a plant parent, always watering. Always watering. Up here is my Calathea rabbitfoot, or green maranta. It's definitely thirsty, as you guys can tell. Oh my goodness, look at the pothos. Oh, so pretty. Anyway, that is a very thirsty plant. Very, very thirsty. I've had the neon pothos in my care for about 2 years now, actually. And this guy has been with me for about 4 months. Maybe it should go back. It should have told me, no, don't take me with you. I know what's gonna happen when I go home. So always be sure to water your plants, kids. And then coming down over here is my Sansevieria cylindrica. I've had this one in my collection for a few months. I think since my birthday actually, and that was in April. I think this is from underwatering. But I love this plant. It's done me justice and it's very easy to take care of. I really don't do much except for water it when it's kind of squishy. And I haven't even repotted it yet. It definitely needs a repot. I am really slacking on repotting my plants, and I've been doing a few here and there when I can. And I definitely am due for a chill chat and repot with you guys, so I can definitely repot some plants because they need it. And then over here is what looks like cacti corner. This is my variegated prickly pear, and I'm going to be taking the babies off of them and putting them in my table along with this guy, this guy, this guy, probably that guy, and the one behind it. So these aren't staying here. This is just a temporary home, and then they're gonna be put in the table over there. Pretty excited about that. I don't know any of the names of these cacti except for these two. This one and the one behind it, and then this one. So if you guys could help me identify these three right here, that'd be awesome. But this again is my variegated prickly pear in a cute bee pot. And then this one is the angel wings. It's like the prickly pear. And then that one we all know I cannot pronounce, so I am not going to. But cacti are very easy to take care of. I honestly don't do anything for them except for give them some good light and water them when they're squishy or the soil is very, very, very light. And in the wintertime, I don't water them at all unless they need it. And fertilizing, I just fertilize them in the growing season, and I kind of give them a little extra in the growing season, but not much. It's all natural fertilizer, so I don't worry about burning them or anything like that. So yeah. Cacti. Love them. They are under a grow light. I am actually upgrading all these grow lights soon-ish. Not soon enough though. Back to the cacti. So cute. And then right next to the cacti is my white bird of paradise. I was supposed to be doing a time lapse for this leaf, but my dogs like to keep playing around it and kept knocking the tripod over, and wasn't a good time, to say the least. I love this bird of paradise. This is the newest leaf. It is beautiful. I got this, I want to say like 2-3 weeks ago. Beautiful. I cannot wait until it gets big and bodacious. On to the kitchen real fast. So up here is my, oh goodness, hold on. This is a Hoya, wait, oh good, I'm just gonna take it down. This is the Hoya Weidii, and I definitely need to repot it and take off some dead leaves and damaged leaves. It's doing okay though. I have it hanging up here. Hanging. And this is an west facing window, and it gets some decent light when the sun is full blown going. It's very, very nice out today. Very nice. I want to be outside. I love Hoya though. I have a smaller one in the living room-ish area. But yeah, it's doing things. There we go. You guys can see a little better now. I guess I should have done it from that angle from the rip, huh? And then down here is my philodendron hope, I think. But it is a philodendron, so that is something. It just got repotted the other day, and it's doing okay. So, yay. I love this plant. It's super easy, and I highly recommend it to any new plant lovers. And then over here, the last plant of the kitchen is my Aglaonema something or other. My boyfriend's mom gave it to me, and it's doing good. It got some new growth. Right there, right there. This is new, this is new. I have a few more in my collection. I cannot wait to show you guys. I don't even know where to start over here. There's so much. So much. How about we go up? We'll go up and then work our way down because I have a plant up here. Up here is my dirty shelf and my rickrack cactus. I definitely needed to dust up here and I apologize, you guys. But I love this plant so freaking much. So cool. Love it. It is not going in my table because it is ginormous, but I think I'm going to take one of the pups off of the top. So cute. I love it. Right here is my Ficus Taniki elastica. I definitely talked about this one over there by the burgundy one, and definitely having the same problem with it not shooting out that growth. It has been under this grow light its whole life, since October last year, and I want to know what I can do. It hasn't dropped any leaves. It's pretty freaking healthy. Like, I water it when it's sad-ish, and I shake the stem to give it some stimulation. I aerate the soil. I don't know what to do. Help. Send help. I need an adult. But it stayed alive. I could be happy about that, right? I just love the leaves. I am a sucker for white variegation. I have 3 more plants coming in the mail, and I can't wait to do that unboxing video for you guys. I don't even want to tell you what they are because I'm way too excited to get them. So it's gonna be a surprise. Be surprised. And then down here is my Hoya obovata Splash. I love how circular the leaves are. And the splashiness. It's got some new growth coming, if you guys can see that. Let me try and focus this. There we go. No, look at it. It's done so much better since I moved it away from the direct light. And I recommend doing that for your Hoyas. They don't like lots of direct light now that I have experienced that. Some Hoyas do like it though. I haven't seen any issues with my other Hoyas in the east facing window, so maybe this one's just a little bit more sensitive. But Hoyas are a semi-succulent plant and they only need watered when their leaves start to wrinkle or they fold in like a taco and are very soft. I have definitely kept that as a rule of thumb when it comes to Hoyas because it works and they thrive and they do things. I mist them with a orchid fertilizer mist. And then up here is my Black Raven ZZ. Absolutely gorgeous. I love how dark the leaves are. That's my favorite. Absolutely pretty and dusty. That's okay though. I'll get to it after this video is recorded and edited. Got things to do. I think I want to move it into a better light situation just so it can start growing again. I moved it over here thinking it might benefit it, but it's been a few months, so it hasn't really done much. And I know that ZZs are a slow grower, I think. And then down here is my Macoides petala. It is a jewel orchid. I just repotted it recently. I hope it's in the right conditions. I put it in a very airy soil with lots of sphagnum moss. I'm thinking about putting it in its own little semi-hydroponics. I'm thinking about putting it in, what is it? A humidity chamber. Being able to keep all the humidity in, I feel like it will help it a lot. Especially with rerooting. This is also known as a lightning jewel orchid. I love how like striking the leaves are, literally. But I water it when it becomes very droopy, and I think it's been doing okay. It's got a new leaf coming in. It has all these little guys down here. I got this at the plant swap in, I think May. Yeah, May. There's another one out there that has like more like pink lightning bolts, it looks like. This has like a gold like shimmer to it. That's why I was like drawn to it. It's so beautiful. And then over here is a very humid terrarium. It is definitely self-sustaining. It has a bunch of new growth, if you guys can see through that at all. But I'm very happy about how this turned out. It's going on 3 weeks old and it's taking off. I'm going to probably do some maintenance on it today though. Clean up some of the humidity. Add some more water if it needs it, because that's what I do if I usually open it and release some of this humidity. I also like to clear this glass because I like to look at it. And I always replace the humidity when I open it up or wipe it down so it can recreate its humidity situation. I will link the video for this terrarium for you guys too, so you can see what it looked like before it took off. And terrariums are an easy way to always have humidity for a plant that is loving humidity. Oh no, it tipped over. Sorry, friend. I might put a little stake in there just so he can stand up. Anyway, back to the terrarium. Terrariums are a good way to, you know, add a little bit of aesthetic with some clear jars or candle jars or anything. And you can just get all your material outside. You don't even have to buy it. You can just go to your yard and find some moss and some rocks. And as long as you have something at the bottom like this, everything will be okay. Love it. It turned out so freaking good, you guys. I'm so proud. One proud plant mama. And then down here is another, oh wait, you guys didn't even see the first one. This is my variegated epipremnum. And I definitely think it needs watered. But it's doing okay. That's all that matters, right? It's surviving. This is the newest leaf it put out. I got it when I got the bird of paradise. And then next to it is my Rhaphidophora decursiva. It's got a new growth right there. I can't wait till it fenestrates. I just repotted it and it's actually doing really freaking good. I only had one small leaf casualty since then and that is it. It's been repotted for about 2 weeks now. And I am going to go ahead and say it's in the clear. I water this when the leaves are very droopy and they sound plump. It's under this grow light too. And all these plants get the light from the east facing window as well. And then here is the smaller Hoya Wayadii that I was telling you guys about. I think I like this one more. And then Nezuko. I love it. I do like this one better actually, you guys. I don't know. I like it. What do you guys think? Hoyas are really cool. And there's some dog hair. Hoyas are probably right in line with cacti for me as an easy plant. I need more Hoyas. And then coming down here is my Peperomia obtusifolia? Well, this is a Peperomia lemon lime. I think it's a obtusifolia or obifolia, obovata. This is an obovata splash. Oh my goodness, this is obtusifolia. Whew. You can see where I got confused, you guys. You can see that, right? Anyway, this is an easy peperomia. I struggle with the ripple peperomia. I have yet to get another one in my collection because I'm terrified. But I only wait until the leaves are very, very, very soft and they're still pretty good. So I'm not going to be watering that one. And then over here is the cutest little succulent wax melt warmer. Those are not real succulents, FYI everybody. They're artificial. And then right here is my Aglaonema cutlass. It is doing so freaking well. Look at all that new growth. It's coming in hot. It could be a flower too. I know that they put out flowers when they're stressed, and I know that this one was underwatered, and that's what they do, if you guys are ever curious. I love it. It's so cute. It's definitely been putting out new growth since I got out of my funk, so that's good news. I need more Aglaonema in my life. See, look at that new growth. There's one right there. If you guys have any Aglaonema recommendations, please let me know. I need more and I want more, especially like this. I love the pattern. My doggo got to it. Bedell, the pup. That's when she was a little youngster. And now she's 6 months old. How did time go by so fast? And then down here is my Homa Lamina Selby. It got repotted and definitely was underwater before I repotted it. It's got a new leaf right there. It's doing okay. I hope it pulls through because I really love this plant. And it is adorable. Over here is my Stromanthe Trio Star. It's got a new leaf coming in right there. I know it's very dark over here. I love how pink the leaves are underneath. Oof, that one's even prettier. Gorgeous. And then over here is my Sansevieria Moonshine. I only water this when the leaves get super squishy. That's when I usually fertilize it too, in the summer and the growing months. So like spring, summer. So that is the plant shelf area right there. So cute. I want more plants for like that little corner, and I need to get a plant right there. Now over here is my Philodendron Brazil. Definitely got a haircut recently because it grew all the way down to here. Touched the basket pretty much. So I had to trim it. Didn't want to trim it up that much, but definitely benefited from it. Okay, moving on to... We'll start down here. This is the other variegated epipremnum. This is the new leaf. I got this for my birthday in April. And I only water it. I literally only wait until all my plants show me that they're thirsty. I'm not on a schedule. That's just a formula for disaster. Right next to it is my bear paw succulent. You guys already know I am obsessed with this plant. And right next to it is my Hoya Croniana Splash. I got that one at a plant swap. Bear paw succulent has been in my care for 2 years, and this one has been in my care for April, May, June, July, August, 4 or 5 months. Going on 5 months. And then right here is my variegated string of pearls. I've had this variegated string of pearls for about a year now. And then right here is my Hoya Curtisii. Popping off, you guys. If you guys want to see how much it has grown since my last plant tour, just check out my plant tour spring 2022. I'll link that for you guys as well. Beautiful. And then right next to that is my Albo Syngonium in a semi-hydro. Doing so freaking good. It's got new growth coming in. Right next to that is my Booby Cactus in semi-hydro. It's actually putting out a bunch of new roots. And then down here is my Hoya Carrii. I want a variegated Hoya Carrii. I think I'm gonna hunt one down soon. And right here is an air plant that I'm obsessed with too. I love the curly cues on it. Right here is my Hoya Sunrise and semi-hydro. I am excited to see the sunstress come in. It is starting to do it, and I'm really freaking excited. Love this guy. It was a 2-leaf cutting, and it's doing so freaking good now. I've had this for about 7 months. And then right next to that is my Hoya Pollinera, aka Fishtail Hoya. And I got this in my Mystery Hoya plant box. I love how veiny it is. It's so cool. And it's got new growth coming in. Yep, there it is. And right next to that is my Painted Lady Philodendron in semi-hydro. This was a 1-leaf cutting I got from the plant swap back in May. And now it has 2 new leaves. Oh, it's so beautiful. I cannot wait until this guy takes off. I'm going to be putting it on a trellis here soon. I just need to get all the things for the trellis. I need to get moss and the moss poles that you can stuff the moss inside, because I thought those were really cool and very, you know, put together, and you don't have to worry about loose flying moss everywhere. I think I'm gonna start from right here. This is another Spanish moss setup on a piece of wood. It's so freaking cool. I love Spanish moss. And then right here is my variegated string of hearts. Pouring out of the pot now. Getting so long. I'm really happy about that because I really thought it wasn't going to be growing at all this season, and now it just started doing things. I don't know what is up. I don't know what's up with it, but I'm not complaining. And then right next to that is my Silver Glory string of hearts. They look like little butts. Right here is my Hoya Crimson Queen. So lush. I'm so happy with this plant. I got this at Urban Planting Cleveland. Look at that all white leaf. Oh, we got a yellow leaf, but that was probably due to underwatering. And then right next to that is just a plain Jane string of hearts, but it's lush as heck. And then right next to that one is my string of spades. Not as lush up here, but when you get down here though. And right next to that one is another string of hearts. And then over here is my Syngonium Ice Frost. Look at the new leaf coming in, or more so unfurling. And right behind it is my Florida Green Philodendron. And then right there is a new leaf coming in. So cool. I love this philodendron. I hope it takes off a little bit more than what it's doing right now. But I'm always having hope. And then right next to all those is my philodendron micans. One of them. Very beautiful plant. I love how velvety they look. And right here is my variegated rabbitfoot Marantha. I am keeping this one in the east facing window area only because it is variegated. And it's one of my favorite plants. It seems to be getting enough humidity from the fish tank over here. Got new growth coming in, see? This one right here is the newest leaf. And I think that one has new growth. Oh, there is a new leaf on there. And it seems to be that this stalk right here is the only one that's coming out variegated. Like this chunk. And then right over here is my philodendron. Right here is my philodendron lemon lime. It just got a fresh repot and now it is happy as can be. Definitely going to need a drink soon. And then right over here is my Monstera Constellation in semi-hydro. This is her newest leaf she put out. And here's this one. I love this plant. I officially have had her for a year and been through some stuff, but we're working through it. Oh no, we got a thirsty plant down there. Oh man. And then right here is my Philodendron Birkin. Look how big this leaf is. Like my hand is tiny and that leaf is huge. It is so pretty. It's got new growth. I definitely need to repot this because it's hanging on by a thread by some roots at the very top of the soil, so it definitely needs something where it's going to root into very well. And right next to that is my Calathea network. And like I said, some Calatheas can handle the east facing light, and this is one of them. My little makeshift stand to make it taller. Don't mind that. Candle lids do come in handy. This Calathea network has done me justice. I love the pattern. I just love it. Wait, what's on that? Oh, it's just a glare. Okay. I thought it was like powdery mildew or something. Beautiful. And then this is my Philodendron Goldie Eye. Very thirsty. Oof. Sorry, guy. Let me just go ahead and... Okay, maybe I'll wait till after. Wait, there it goes. Try not to yank on it. Oh, the arrow root's coming out. That's kind of cool. Ah! But the Goldie Eye is going to look so cool when it's full grown. And I got some Monstera cuttings up there. I'm going to be going through those again and adding them to my Monstera downstairs. Oh, I see another thirsty plant. It is over here. This is my not philodendron. My Pothos Global Green. Definitely need a drink. Oh, and I forgot a plant down here. This is the Philodendron Silver Sword. And it's just chilling. Oh, it's got a new leaf coming in. Oh wow, hello. You came out of nowhere. That's fine, I'll take it. So cute. I love it. I have a cutting of this in semi-hydro as well. And then here is either a Discidia or a Hoya. It's one of the two. And then up here is my Hoya Pubicalic Splash. Hasn't really done much since the last plant tour. So I think it's time for a new home. Well, it's got that new growth point right there. But still considering on changing the light up for it. May be getting too much light. And then over here is my Trebui Moonlight and a very dusty shelf. I'm very bad at getting up there. And then right here is my Silver Satin Exotica. It is 2 plants in 1. And then this one is a Syndapsis auragus, I think. Is that how the kids are saying it these days? And then right next to that is my Marble Queen Pothos. Pothos are another easy plant. I just watered this one the other day and now she's like, thank you, because it was very, very thirsty and droopy. And then coming over here for the last plant of the living room is my Philodendron Pink Princess. It's got a new leaf coming in right there. I definitely need to water it today though. And then my succulent table. I will be making a video of when I clear this out and add the cacti in, because it's going to be a cacti table instead. So coming down to the den, I think I want to start just by this shelf and work my way around. I'm going to start down here. This is my Aglaonema green something or other. Chinese evergreen. Very beautiful. I love it. Super easy. Look at the patterns, you guys. Like, how does a plant get so pretty? Like, how? Right next to that is my variegated Peperomia obtusifolia. And you guys, guess what? Right next to this one is a plant that I've been wanting for a long time and I've never gotten one, and I never realized how easy they are to get. It is a money tree. And you know what else? I didn't know that money trees are considered a bonsai. This is one of the newer leaves that came out, and then I think it has a new leaf coming in. There's just a bunch of new growth coming in. You see all those little tips? I cannot wait. I think it's liking its spot. The trunk is pretty cool too. It's like intertwined in itself. Any care tips would be amazing. And this is my pink Syngonium, robust, or the N1. I can't remember. I need more Syngonium like this. The pinky colors, very bright colored ones. I cannot wait to get the other Syngoniums in. I'm not telling you what syngoniums, but that's the only clue I'm giving y'all. And then moving on to my little Monstera in semi-hydro. And then it has the sweet aerial root that's just doing... Wait, no, that one's in. This is the new one. Look at it. And then I have, like I said, I have it in hydro. It's doing very good too. Look at the roots. Oh, hold on. There we go. And then right here is my Rhaphidophora High E. Look how cute. I need to get it back on the plank. And don't judge me for the hair tie too much. It was falling over itself. I need to repot it too. I got this at Lowe's a few months ago, actually. It's doing really freaking good. I bumped into a pot. I keep bumping into the pots. And then right next to it is my Begonia Maculata. This is my comeback kid, you guys. I freaking love it. I love how polka dotted it is. I love the pattern. I love how red it is underneath the leaf. Let me see if you guys can see. Oh my goodness. Holy moly. And then right next to it, down here, is my Hoya macrophylla in semi-hydro. Oh, it's so plump. I love it. That's such good news. And it's got new growth coming in right there. I repurpose candle jars. And I totally recommend doing that if you guys ever run out of propagation stuff. Or to put leca in. I definitely use those to put leca in. And then right over here is another Aglaonema. The colors are magnificent. Like, that is probably my favorite leaf right there. Costa Farms always putting out some beautiful plants, let me tell you what. And then over here is my Dieffenbachia reflector in semi-hydro. I'm so excited. I cannot wait until this guy pops off again. Yes! And then over here is... I gotta get better at looking at these names, you guys. I look at them once and I never remember them after I repot, and he was potted right into this planter. So, I forgot you. I know he's a Rex begonia of some sort. And then this is my begonia looking glass. Look how silvery the leaf is. I just repotted this one too, and it's doing so much better in the new soil and the new pot, because when I unpotted it, it barely had a root system, so I know downsizing it to a smaller pot was definitely the move. And then right here is a Florida green in semi-hydro. It is a propagation that is doing pretty well. Right behind that is another type of Dracaena. I recently just got this one, so I didn't have time to look at the name, and it's not on the pot, unfortunately. Only thing that's on there is a not for sale sticker. I absolutely love Dracaena. Look at this. Look at the leaf. Ah, so pretty. I love my plants, and I'm not afraid to show it, and I'm not afraid to say it. I'm just going to keep working my way this way. This is my fuzzy petiole philodendron in semi-hydro. It's doing really good. Ever since I put it under this grow light over here, it's been popping off. Semi-hydroponics definitely is the move. I was terrified that it was gonna die, so I took some cuttings and just gave it a new home. And I'm really happy I did that, because now it's doing even better than before. And then right here is my Hoya Lisa australis. It is in semi-hydro as well. Doing really good, actually. Definitely lost some leaves here and there, but this is the newest leaf that came out. And then right next to that is a thirsty Baltic blue epipremnum. And it is growing out the bottom already, and I repotted it in March. Like, how? How, sir? How? Very thirsty. If you guys see that on any of your plants doing that droopiness, is a thirsty plant. Or it needs repotted. This might need repotted again. And then right here is a monstera I still cannot say. It starts with a P. But look at the new leaf coming out. I can probably, that's just an old stem. And then right next to it is a healthier global green. Oh, I keep saying philodendron. Global green pothos. I heard people are having problems with it reverting, but I haven't had any issues. I noticed giving it more light than a normal pothos definitely helps with keeping the variation. So if you guys are struggling with it, go ahead and just try moving it to another light situation that's a little bit brighter than what you're giving it. Over here is my neon philodendron. See, we made it to a philodendron down here finally. Well, not finally, because we went through two of them already. This is the third one down here. Philodendrons, I love them. They all come in different like varieties and shapes and sizes and fenestrations, no fenestrations. It's wild. And then I have my Monstera Adansonii up here. It was just repotted and I moved it because it gets better airflow down here. I definitely need to get a ceiling fan for the dining room. And then right here is my Anthurium Cobra. These are kind of up high, so it's really hard for me to see what is actually going on. So I hope you guys can see those. And then this right here is a string of hearts. I've been growing for about a year now. All propagations from multiple string of hearts. It goes all the way down. And then over here, here's a spider plant that I thought I killed, but I did not. I'm really happy I didn't because this is from the mother plant that I did kill. And then this is Marin. She is my Monstera deliciosa and semi-hydro. One of them. Newest leaf. Newest leaf. They all look pretty healthy, so I'm not too worried now. And then going down is my Moonlight philodendron. So many plants, so many names, so much to remember. This guy was struggling a little bit. Over here is another Aglaonema. Silver Bay. This is my Silver Bay Aglaonema. I just remembered it when I looked at this leaf. I was like, yes, you are that one. It is gorgeous. And then over here is a Sensiveria, aka snake plant. Doing really good. It's got some new growth coming in. And right here is a dwarf Monstera. And then right here is a Pilea. It's doing things. I am really happy this one survived because I ended up losing some propagations and I was really hoping the mother plant would survive. And it is, and that makes me happy. Then over here is my Dieffenbachia camouflage with a new leaf coming out. I'm obsessed with Dieffenbachia. Definitely need a drink. And then coming up here is the neon philodendron and hydroponics. This was a one-leaf cutting. Isn't that cool? I am obsessed with it. I need to get it a trellis. It's doing so good. I'm so proud. And then right next to it is a variegated prickly pear and semi-hydro. And it is actually growing roots. I want to show you guys, but I don't want to disturb it. Over here is the silver sword philodendron and semi-hydro. Also has roots. Next to that is another painted lady philodendron and semi-hydro. This was very twiny. And it has a new leaf right here. I'm hoping this gets a little bit bigger, but I'd be pretty excited to see how small this stays. Not gonna lie. And right behind it is my Enjoy pothos. It's got a new leaf right there coming in. This one was kind of messed up. Dragon Ball. We're a little obsessed if you can't tell. And then moving on over here is a Peperomia obtusifolia. That's just normal. That my boyfriend's mom gave me as well as the Aglaonema in the kitchen. It's doing pretty good right here. I'm pretty happy. I want to get more like little hangy baskets for like this ladder. Just tiny ones, like 2-inch pots and like 4-inch pots. So like no one's getting smacked by plants so they sit on this couch. I'll just show you guys the other hangy basket while I'm over here. This is my Peperomia parallel. It's very dramatic when it's thirsty. It just sheds a bunch of leaves and it's like, yo, I'm thirsty. But the pattern's very pretty though. It's a very, very unique plant to me. It reminds me of the watermelon Peperomia, just very slender. And moving on over here is my other philodendron micans that I got a year ago. Oh, it's doing so well. Ever since I put it on the trellis, it started taking off. And then right next to that is my Stingray Alocasia in semi-hydro. I'm just starting it out so it looks a little limpy and sad, but it's got some new roots coming in. I checked it the other day when I changed out the water and stuff. I don't know if this leaf is dying, but it looks like it is. So that's dope. It's fine as long as it grows roots, and hopefully eventually it'll grow me some new stuff. Or if this one puts out a leaf before it dies, that'll be cool too. Please give me a leaf. Please. I'm begging you. And then right here is my variegated alocasia that I got at a plant swap. It's popping off and it could use a drink. It's got a new leaf coming in this stem right here. I think. Yeah, it's that one. Yeah, it's that one. And then right next to that is my Regal Shield alocasia. And it's just chilling in perlite. I'm going to be getting a cover pot for this so the roots will stop getting algae on it. So the roots can stop getting algae on them. It's so cool though. I know the leaves are too small for the alocasia, but it's doing okay. Like, I'm okay with keeping it a small leaf plant for right now until I can get it into a spot where it can take off and turn into a big bodacious plant. And then right below that is the Alocasia Infernalis. This one is so cool. It's like all black, but it has like a red sheen to it, like glitter. You can't really see it right now because the sun is not hitting it the right way. But you can see that it's all black pretty much. I got this at Petiti's Garden Center a couple days ago actually. Very cute, very beautiful. I love alocasia. Even though sometimes they don't love me. And then this guy, he's cool. I love the new leaf that came out on it. Okay, back to where it was. Look at that new leaf though. And then that new leaf coming in. All the new leaves. These are the two newest alocasia I got. Petite was having a buy one get one half off, so I couldn't resist. And then over here is my Alocasia Bambino. Doing things. Got a new leaf that opened up right there. And then right here is my Alocasia Black Velvet. Just got a repot. That's the newest leaf that came out. And then there's that leaf. And the new soil. And then my biggest planter in the house is the last planter in the house. And it is my 400-gallon Paludarium. It's got so many plants in there. It has so many begonias. It's got an Adansonii up there, the moonlight philodendron over there, variegated peperomia scandens over there. We got some global green down there. We got a Hoya Lisa australis back there on the lower part where the soil's at. We got sabo blue growing up on the driftwood. Just so many plants doing things. Oh, we put an variegated alocasia in there too. And we have a black velvet corm in there too. And then over here, we're gonna take those string of hearts out because they're kind of just rotting. We got the Rhaphidophora high E. Sorry, it's a little humid and y'all can't see in there really. But this is the Paludarium. It is ginormous. Pothos growing up there too. But this is the last part of my plant tour, you guys. Everybody's doing really good. I can't wait to add more plants. This is definitely not a 250 plus plant tour. If anything, I would say like 100-ish. I would definitely do a final count. But yeah, this is everybody. Everybody. Well, in this room. Well, that was everything for today. I hope you guys enjoyed, and thank you for coming back. Oh, there's more growth on this than I thought. Wow, that's awesome. Sorry, guys. I got distracted by the plants. Anyway, thank you again. You guys are amazing, and I hope that I have given you guys some inspiration on plants that you would like, or tips that you weren't so sure on, or that you guys just wanted to hang out. I really do appreciate it. If you guys would like to see more houseplant tours and how I take care of all these plants, please subscribe to my channel, hit that thumbs up, and smash the notifications bell. You guys are fantabulous. Have a wonderful weekend. Stay beautiful. Happy planting.